Denver Art Museum, History Colorado, National Parks, Santa Fe, Palace of the Governors, all the historic forts out west, just to name a few. Tonight he will be singing, playing songs, and talking history about the Pike era from his CD, A Voyage of Such Nature. This map you have on the table. You can take this home. This shows the route Zebulon took into South Park, with present-day towns listed for reference. And for a little note, Rex is in the photo on the inside page, sitting in front of the tent on the lower right corner. There was a bill before Congress to designate Zebulon Pike's voyage as the Pike National Trail. And so, without further ado, my good friend, Rex Rideout.
Well, I sure thank you all for coming here tonight. It's always been a good turnout. I appreciate that. I stand before you this evening as one that would have been in the Pike Expedition. Certainly not in his Sunday best by this time. This is how you would be looking if you were going through Colorado, and honestly, they probably didn't look this good. Any cloth clothing would likely be gone by now. Shoes are gone. These are battered and worn, but they still fit on my feet. They would be making moccasins. In the Lewis and Clark expedition, it says towards the end of the expedition that they were making moccasins every day. And leather clothing the same way. It just doesn't hold up. And so I'm not in my Sunday best. But brogans, this is the footwear that they would have started out with. The drop fall trousers, just some sort of linen shirt. And this is known as the hunting jacket or hunting frock, which would have been worn in the East by the long hunters. This was the only thing really left of the uniform, and that is the round hat. The men who were issued these, this was a standard military hat for the time. When I got started with this project, there was a couple friends of mine, Tom Munch and Don Richmond. And Tom had the idea, let's make a CD to honor the Zebulon Pike Expedition. People had done the Lewis and Clark expeditions, but nobody had done Pike. So, we created this CD, A Voyage of Such Nature. And this was rather popular. This was released in 2006 in time for the bicentennial. And we kept getting these requests by towns all along the route to do shows for them. We never thought about doing shows, we were just making the CD. How were we going to take all this multi-tracking and make this into a show? Well, we did it. We got it figured out. And we would make a pretty good show, and we would have images of Pikes right on the screen. And then Dee asked me, can you come and do this for us? Well, the boys can't make it. So now everything is on this CD. I'm going to scrunch down and do it myself. And it works. It works. I tried it. So I'll get started. I do want to start by saying you can go to the library and read more about it. As far as I know, this is the only book in print on the Zebulon Pike Expedition. This is titled The Southwestern Journals of Zebulon Pike, 1806-1807. This is offered through the University of New Mexico Press. And it has a foreword by my musical part that I go perform with, Mark Lee Gardner. And it's by two very respected historians in Colorado. That is Stephen Hart. Certainly people here know Stephen Hart. And also Archie Hobart. So two of the best authorities in Western history put this book together years ago, and this is an edition that was published in 2006. It also has got the artwork of a friend of mine, Ron Kill, who did all the artwork for our Jack Thorpe book. You may have heard me speak of Jack Thorpe. I was delighted that Dee was able to round up some of these